FBI IAT Exam 2026 Intelligence Analyst Test Certification Guide. All you need to know. Question 1. What is the primary goal of an intelligence analyst? To arrest criminals. To provide timely, accurate, and relevant information to decision makers. To write laws. To manage the FBI budget. Analytic products support decision-making and operations. Question 2. In the context of the FBI, what does intelligence cycle refer to? The process of making copies. A recurring process of collecting, analyzing, and disseminating info. A bicycle used by agents. The hiring process. The intelligence cycle is the standard workflow for intel work. Question 3. A logical fallacy is a correct argument, a flaw in reasoning that weakens an argument, a type of secret code, a legal document. Fallacies are errors in logic. Question 4. Which of the following is an example of open source intelligence? OSINT. Wiretapping a phone, reading a public news report, stealing a secret diary, interviewing a confidential informant. OSINT comes from publicly available sources. Question 5. When evaluating a source, reliability refers to the source's previous history of accuracy, how fast the source talks, the source's age, the source's location. Reliability is based on past performance and consistency. Question 6. What is confirmation bias? Confirming a flight booking. The tendency to search for info that supports your existing beliefs. Being very confident. Telling the truth. Confirmation bias is a common cognitive pitfall for analysts. Question 7. In an intelligence report, the bluff should be at the beginning. What does bluff stand for? Big list under file. Bottom line up front. Basic logic under fire. Briefing level user form. Bluff ensures decision makers get the most important info immediately. Question 8. Which of these is a structured analytic technique? Guessing. Analysis of competing hypotheses, ACH. Flipping a coin. Asking a friend. ACH is a formal method to reduce bias and evaluate evidence. Question 9. If you see a trend of increasing cyber attacks from a specific region, you are performing tactical analysis, strategic analysis, data entry, janitorial work. Strategic analysis looks at long-term trends and patterns. Question 10. What is the difference between data and intelligence? They are the same. Intelligence is processed and analyzed data. Data is more expensive. Intelligence is only about spies. Data is raw. Intelligence is the result of analysis. Question 11. Which agency is the lead for domestic intelligence in the United States? CIA, FBI, NSA, DIA. The FBI has the lead for domestic counterintelligence and law enforcement. Question 12. A deductive argument moves from specific to general, general to specific, past to future, inside to outside. Deduction starts with a general rule and applies it to a specific case. Question 13. What is the purpose of sanitizing an intelligence report? Cleaning the paper, removing sensitive sources and methods so it can be shared, adding more data, correcting grammar. Sanitization protects the how and who of collection. Question 14. An inference is a direct fact, a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning, a lie, a type of radio. Analysts use evidence to make logical inferences. Question 15. Which of these best describes critical thinking? Thinking only about negative things. The objective analysis and evaluation of an issue to form a judgment. Fast thinking. Memorizing facts. Critical thinking is the core skill for any analyst. Question 16. A red team exercise is used to cheer for a sports team, challenge assumptions by adopting an adversarial point of view, paint a building, train new recruits in shooting. Red teaming helps identify vulnerabilities in plans or analysis. Question 17. HUMINT stands for Human Intelligence, Huge Mind Intelligence, Hybrid User Management, High Unit Movement. HUMINT is intelligence collected from human sources. Question 18. Which of the following is a key attribute of a high-quality analytic product? It is very long. It is ambiguous. It is objective and unbiased. It uses many big words. Objectivity is crucial for credible analysis. Question 19. In analytical writing, using weasel words, example, some say, it is possible should be used as much as possible, avoided to maintain clarity and accountability, written in bold, used only in titles. Vague language weakens analysis. Question 20. A requirement in the intelligence cycle is a law, a specific question or information need from a decision maker, a piece of equipment, a fitness test. Requirements drive the entire intelligence process.